Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. I'm That Fat Guy, and today is Thursday. We're having a bit of a live stream here, a bit of a special one tonight because I like to go through the comments that I get from you guys and give you guys a bit of a shout out, a bit of love back. But I've got someone tonight with me who is going to be sharing the love, right? Absolutely sharing the love with me. He is an absolute channel favorite. He is a dead set legend. He has his own shit too. Welcome, Mr. Ryan. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing so good. It's good seeing you, man.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a while since we've actually sat down together. It's been yonks.
It has been a little while. I looked at because we're using Skype for this one, and when I looked up the pop culturist, it said last call 2 months ago. I'm like, no.
Wow.
Has it been 2 months?
Yeah, man. Like this pandemic is just wrecking time.
Hey, Chip.
I don't know what it is anymore.
Chip and Dip Ratio. How you doing?
Evening there, Chip.
I love that name, Chip and Dip Ratio. You don't double dip a chip. It sounds very Jerry Seinfeld-y, doesn't it?
Salsa shot.
So how was your day, Ryan? How's your week going? How's life?
Life's going well, man. Like things are doing good. Yeah, there's not a whole much to report, really. I'm still working. I'm still making all my content, still playing the games, doing all the things I normally do. So, yeah, life's pretty straightforward. It's just kind of rolling through as it is.
Ah, there you go, my man.
What about you?
Life is... It's plugging along, mate. Plugging along. I had probably like one of the worst days at work, honestly. It was just like one of those days where... You ever eaten a shit sandwich before?
Occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally, yeah. If you can imagine what it's like, well, you've tried it before, but yeah, a shit sandwich has been toasted, right?
Yeah.
In garbage, and yeah, it was badly burnt, and it was just a terrible day, just terrible.
Because so I know you work in finance currently, but like it's a call center, yeah, essentially.
Yeah, kind of. I don't really like to talk too much.
No. The reason I ask that is because I do understand because I've that like that call center or that office kind of environment is just garbage, and then on top of that, if you have a shit day within it, like doesn't get much better.
Yeah, mate.
I don't miss that. I don't miss that life at all.
Well, if you're keen to swap, mate, feel free to let me know, and we'll you're gonna have. Oh, geez, you can have it back. But sorry if that was making some noise there. I was actually just putting a little band-aid on my boo-boo because I got this mad paper cut like on my finger from my kombucha. Like they come in 4-packs, and like I'm reaching into the fridge, and of course it's behind like some Tupperware or something like that. I'm reaching in and trying to break off the one bottle, and then
you did the man thing of other than moving the container, you're like, I'm just gonna do what I got to do without.
Yeah, but then it nearly cut my finger off, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "Kombucha, why would you hurt me so?"
Is it worth it though? Is that good kombucha right now?
It is good. You're on the kombucha train, aren't you?
I am. I've jumped on it as well. I'm drinking this passion fruit flavor. It's awesome. Low bros. Big fan.
I'm a big fan of Next Bar. Loving it. Hey, so Chip and Dip Ratio. You can't double dip the chip. Says, thanks, fellas. Can't have Chip and Dip Ratio on Twitch. Really?
Oh. Yeah, so I believe this is the same Chip and Dip that went up a storm on Tim's account on Monday, and then Jerd's again shortly after.
What, Zach? Is that Zach?
I believe it's Zach. See, I know people by their handles. I don't know like people's like. I see the disconnect between the Man Shakers group and those who are online. Like I'm not there because not many have come across to my stuff yet. So it's just a series of names for me at the moment.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's make a change to that. If you have a YouTube account, or if you have a Twitch account, check out the Pop Culturist. He does all sorts of stuff where he talks about, well, it's for the players as well. He talks about PlayStation. He talks about wrestling. If you're a big fan of wrestling, he'll jump on and talk to you about all sorts of stuff about wrestling. So yeah, check him out. We'll put,
yeah, man.
Maybe if you want to chuck some links in there, that'll be great. I wasn't ready for that one. I do apologize. 101 Crackery.
It wasn't even a plug.
Oh,
it's just been like, yeah.
It is Zach. There you go. Hey, Andrew Morn in the house. How you doing, mate? Really good seeing you.
Andrew in the house.
Andrew in the house. Zach, I just want to give Zach a massive call out. It's been a massive week for him. His mum's going through a bit of a hard time at the present moment, but things are getting there for her, and things are looking all right. Then he also got engaged. Massive news.
Hey!
Yeah, massive news.
Congratulations, brother. Welcome to the club. It's pretty sweet.
Hey, he is now a faculty member. Thank you very much. Welcome, member. Yeah, it's massive news. He's engaged, and I did a bit of a Facebook stalk, and I got to say, mate, you're punching.
Oh, he's doing well.
He's like me. He's doing well. Yeah.
Can relate. Can relate.
We hate to tell you, but your wife, she's got no visual perception. So, but yeah, and also in massive news, he bought all my Pokemon cards as well.
What?
He's an avid.
Why are you passing off Pokemon cards, man?
He's an avid Pokemon card collector, and I had this collection collecting dust. I don't know. It was like five Charizards, Shadowless, and I was like, "Hey, mate, $30, all yours." No. Don't worry, it wasn't that. But yeah, he picked them up, and hopefully they get to you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Right. Well, because I'm in the middle of I want to get a big frame and have all the 150 like the original Pokemon cards in like a big frame.
Did you just say
I'm missing
Pokemon?
Yeah, I say it wrong on purpose because it annoys some of my clients.
It annoys the shit out of me. My mom used to add an S to it. Pokemon's like. Do parents do that on purpose? Like anyone out there that's listening on the chat, has anyone? Do your parents just say shit just to annoy you, just to push you the wrong way?
Probably.
Ryan, I was watching one of your unboxing videos today, right? And you said I need to grab the Kniffy. Oh my God. Me and Angela do that shit all the time. We talk like Kniffy. If you're going to the pharmacy, it's pharmacy. We just pronounce it.
I'm a big fan of Photos and Photogeny.
Photogeny. My mum calls me Zachary to annoy me. Yeah, she calls me Ashley. It annoys her. Right. Yeah, so I saw Mr. Hamish was in here a little bit earlier saying that he has made up his own goal list, and since then I've seen that I have been tagged in a chat with sorry, not a chat, a post on the Man Shakers page. If you're not part of the Man Shakers page on Facebook, join it. It's a bunch of dead set legends, but the screen is going to focus, hopefully, but he's come up with a list of short, medium, long-term goals, which I'm a big fan of.
Are we critiquing his goals? Is that what we're getting at?
Well, look, he says train 3 to 4 days a week at the gym. Yeah, it's a good one. Walk 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day to lose 5 to 10 kilos in 2 months. Absolutely doable goals.
Smashing it.
Very achievable. Train 3 to 4 days. I hope that works well for you. And then medium term.
Victoria, that's still a no-go. So shout out to him not being Victoria, I guess.
Medium term, he's upping it to 4 to 5 times, walking 10,000 steps a day, lose 20 kilos, and fit into a Panthers XL jersey. That's a massive goal. 2 to 6 months, that's achievable. And then consistently train 5 days a week, long term, 10,000 to 12,000, get to double digits and fit into my Panthers my large Panther jersey, and then throw out the Panthers jerseys and get Eels jerseys. What? That's an interesting goal on there.
Good decision.
Great decision.
I believe. Sources have told me.
Yeah, sources have told me. I like sauce. It's great. No, Zach, it's an absolute pleasure for the shout out. If you guys have any questions, or if you want to talk about anything, or if you just want to have a chat with Ryan, if you're sick of talking to me, just put it in the comments. Just say hello, and
hey, man,
don't forget to give us a
let's chat.
Yeah, let's chat. So usually on these who's your footy team, Ryan? Says Andrew Moore.
I vaguely follow Richmond in terms of the AFL because I'm from Victoria. It's kind of the team that's been around my family the longest time. But I'm also one of those fans that I play fantasy football every year. I do have a fantasy league. However, I don't pay any attention to anyone that isn't my team, like my individuals. You know what I mean? Because I pay it purely for the numbers game. Like I nerd that shit. So like, how's this player from Essendon going? He's going great. Essendon, how are they doing? No fucking idea. Couldn't tell you.
Ah,
Because
that's
about
interesting.
that one player.
Ah.
So focus on the individual numbers. But yeah, so it's one of those things like when it was a couple of years ago, about 3 years ago, when Richmond won the grand final for the first time in forever.
Mm.
It was one of those things that it was like 2 weeks before, so 3 weeks before. Someone's like, "Hey man, looks like Richmond might win the grand final." I'm like, "Huh? Wait, are we in the finals?"
Wait, there's a Richmond in
Yeah.
the
Oh, so then I literally had to like scurry my house to find my scarf, which I did. I was like, "Yeah, bandwagon."
You're one of those guys.
Oh, big time, big time. Nah, I like my sports entertainment. I like my shit scripted.
This is yes, yeah, yeah. And if it's not over the wall dramatic, you're not crashing chairs on people. Why
That's right.
watch it at all?
If no one's getting RKO'd, I'm not thinking about it.
So, Zach, it's good to see you're a man of taste, Eel supporter as well. I really do appreciate that. And NFL fantasy, I want to get into NFL. Every single part of me really does, but I never can get the opportunity to actually watch it. Because there's so many games. Like there's so many games. It's ridiculous. But hey,
because I considered doing fantasy baseball at one point, but there's like 4 games a week for one team. I'm like, get the fuck out of here! Like I don't have enough time for that.
yeah, like
So I'd have to set my lineup every day.
you watched that movie Moneyball with Brad Pitt and
I love that.
Love that movie. Fantastic movie. If you haven't watched Moneyball, like log off and watch that right now. It is fantastic.
Yeah,
like it is brilliant.
Excellent performance by Jonah Hill. Brad Pitt smashed it.
Uh,
Brilliant.
And then like they're talking about it's like, oh, you know, we got to make up this many runs over like 90 games. I'm like, 90 games? Surely he means 19. Like that must have been an error. And yes, there's 90 fucking games. Like how do they play so much?
And that's excluding playoffs, excluding the finals.
Jeez, goddamn. Anyway, so what we'll do is get a little bit into these comments. I like to go through comments, and if you're okay with that, we can
Go ahead, my brother.
have a little bit of a review here. Now, I wanted to start off with one in particular. It's from you.
Oh shit!
It's from you.
Hi.
It says, "Hell yeah on the loss, getting back in the swing with the walk in the morning before weigh-in. Do you think that is because this will cause a non-accurate reading compared to previous weigh-ins, seeing as all the others are straight away? Also, is this more restrictive trial diet go against your plans of manageable, realistic plan for maintenance?" Man, usually I'm pretty all right with reading these comments, but it must be your vernacular. Oh, whoa.
So
let's just
whoa.
Let's just go back here real quick. Holy shit, bro! You honestly don't need to. But thank you, my man. He's a current member and he's super chat. That's absolutely outstanding.
Been a member for like 4 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chip and Dip. Well, Zach.
Oh,
mate, that's so like honestly like it actually does mean a great deal to me when I get these donations or when people become members, because it doesn't not just because you guys care enough, the fact that you guys are putting money towards a channel, but it just shows to me that I'm doing good. And that's that means the world to me. So thank you so much, and that all that money goes straight back into the channel. So thank you so much, greatly appreciated.
See, even on just because of the world it is right now, like money is sparse. There's not a whole lot of it. So for someone to take that effort and knowing that like Zach has helped support Jerd and Tim, and especially the little campaign going on right now to help build Lloyd a schmick new computer that we're all getting involved on, and Zach being a big contributor to that, like it just shows how kind Zach is. It's very, very awesome.
Thank you, Zach.
And as you said, it's validating, man. It's like it shows that you're helping and you're doing things. So it's very, very kind.
Well, thank you, Zach. Like, it really means a lot. And Ryan, thank you for the kind words. And he said further today, he goes, "I want you to smash all your goals, man. And what you do for me in the community of the Shakers, you should be bloody proud." And I am. Every day I look in the mirror, I'm bloody proud. And the fact that we're nearly at 2,000 members on that page, fantastic. But anyway,
crazy. Getting
to this comment here, right? So the morning walk before weigh-in.
Okay, so I will preface this. The reason I did this question is I thought it'd be fun, and I just felt like being antagonistic. So the questions, like, they seem loaded, but they're also not really. It was just more of just a bit of a food for thought. So specifically with the walk, the idea was that previously up until this point, you haven't had a walk prior to the reading.
That you
Now,
know of.
granted, walk, yes, that's true.
Yeah.
So doing like a 35, 45-minute walk isn't really a whole lot that will change. Probably change like 100 grams, maybe 200 grams, like nothing.
It's true.
But it was just more of the idea of now that you're at the late stage of, your rapid weight loss, that variance is quite a high percentage. If you're, that would be a 20% difference right now
Well,
in your morning weight.
okay, so like that you wake up some mornings and you can feel bloated. You just feel like like you're a bit heavy, right? And like, I mean, I'm pretty open with my channel, but like some weigh-ins. So if I wake up and I'm feeling a bit heavy, I'll jump on the scale, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like going for a bit of a walk. And I go out for a walk, and then fuck hell. Chip and dip, another one. Night players, have a good night. I'm going to get my son to bed. You two are amazing. Bro, you don't need to donate to say goodbye, but thank you so much. Honestly, it's Jesus Christ. Thank you, my man. It means a lot. It absolutely does. So thank you so much. What was I saying? Back to the inventory. Look, there have been times where it's just like, I want to go out for a walk and see the difference that it makes. And you nailed it. It's like about 100 to 200 gram difference. And obviously, like, I mean, on this channel, right, if you jump on the scales and the scale says one thing, it's not a fluke. That is how much you weigh, right? And if I'm feeling heavy, why wouldn't I try to make the scale reflect actually how light I am or how heavy I am? And
that's very true.
So like, I mean, people go, oh, like I weighed in at this, and if you get a consistent, and I get consistent read, I jump on, jump off, like on off. So if I get 3 in a row and the same weight, that's what I go with. That's what I go with. And people say like, hey,
I'll let you know what I have, Zach.
I want those cards. Yeah, and if like someone says, and I see it all the time, it's like, I weighed in at 110, but I just know like, yeah, that's not what I really weigh. It's like, but that is what you weigh. That's what you weighed in at. That is the lightest that you have been. And just because you may get some water weight tomorrow doesn't mean you're not 110 kilos. You're 110 because that's what you weighed in at. So like, yeah, I mean, I do it if I'm feeling heavy. I don't do it every week because, obviously it requires getting up early. But there are some mornings where I actually can't sleep and I get up and I just go. That's it. And more restricted diet. So more restricted diet. I did mention it in my weigh-in Wednesday, saying that, look, I want to go hard and focus on the food big time this coming week, because when it comes to my food and how I've been treating this whole weight loss journey, is I've been a lot easier on myself than what I would be on previous weight loss journeys. So sorry, I don't mean to keep going to the wrong screen. I would usually, like, what am I doing? What? Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm trying to get to this answer. So like a couple, like maybe one, like I have my treat meal every week, my celebration meal, right? Another night, or maybe even 2, I might have Guzman, and then I have big serves of like other food and such like that. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm okay with that. I've been losing weight and such like that. But like in the recent weeks, I've just been like, oh man, this is starting to crawl now. And I'm in a race to get to 100 kilometers with you. But not that, but I'm just
still winning, by the way.
Yeah, but like, I'm just like, when you get 2 weeks of the same, I know that's very normal for a weight loss journey. I understand that you goes up, down, and up. I've experienced 2 weeks where I haven't lost weight, and that's been a fantastic average over the course of my weight loss journey. But I'm kind of sick of being in the 40s. I want to hit that next decade, and it's on my goal list. I don't have unlimited time. I need to get to that goal, so I'm going to focus hard this week. See whether it makes a difference, and if it does make a significant difference, like if I lose over a kilo or like a kilo mark, then I know, okay, this is more what I need to do if I want to get to my double-digit goal, and then I can work on the maintenance and training for the life that's ahead. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you, and I really do. So when I asked these questions, I knew the answers. You know, it's like I knew what the answers were going to be because, like, you know, we've spoken before, and I know your mindset and stuff going in. But yeah, for me, it was just like I thought it'd be a great way to sort of articulate it a little bit better and sort of, you know, get in there.
You
Because similar to
don't
yourself,
agree
like
with me. Don't agree with me. Fight back.
well, like I can question that decision. Like, as I said, like yes, I agree that with you that the idea that, you know, you doing the walk is beneficial, and it does help that in terms of adding that little bit of a bump down. But the idea would be, for me personally, because I would like what I would believe to be the most accurate numbers. So I don't go for a walk. I go to the bathroom, and then I do what, you know, and then that's it. And that's what it is for the day. That's it. And it's not for me, it's the idea of like, oh, because if I sway it, then I'm like, well, I'm not really using that data. I'm intentionally manipulating the data.
There's a difference. I don't, when you say sway, like, I mean, how often do you weigh yourself? Do you do daily, don't you?
I still weigh daily, yeah.
Right. So that's the difference between
but
me and you.
I don't record it in any way. I kind of go.
That's the difference between me and you. I got one. I don't jump on those scales any other day than Wednesday. And, you know, hand to heart, I don't.
How do you not get on it?
Well,
like that's a lot of self-control.
Well, mainly because I need to be naked when I do it, and I keep the scales in the kitchen. So
that's a good reason.
Yeah. I've switched to the phone on the tripod, so I'm not even holding the phone, because you jump on the scales, the phone weighs about 100 to 200 grams. Andrew Moore asked whether there was this whether the celebration meal will stay this week, and yes, it bloody well will. Mainly because Monday is my birthday, so and I'm still going to reward myself with KFC. I'm not going to have my KFC on Monday because that's too close to weigh-in. I don't want to do that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm working on my birthday, so that sucks.
Lame.
Yeah, lame. Anyway, but do you have any more to talk about in relation to that, Ryan?
Yeah, so because it's just like because you and I have had a very similar approach when it comes to sort of the diet side of things as well. You know, we're not being stupid restricted with our dinners. It's just being smarter and looking at portion control and stuff like that. So like one of the things that I do that I don't whether it's good or not, I have no idea. I just do it. I'm a big fan of having just protein dinners sometimes. So I'll go and have 500, 600, 700, however much chicken I'm feeling like eating that day.
Yeah.
That was my dinner tonight. It was just straight chicken breast.
Ooh.
Because I like to do that maybe once, maybe twice a week. Just because.
Did you put anything on it?
Oh yeah. Maybe a little bit of sauce, or I'll get some of that Nando's like dry rub stuff, and there's a little bit of flair to it. So it's not like perfect, but you know, for me, that I use that as like a bit of a kick. You know what I mean? Like whether it does anything, I have no idea, but it makes me feel better. And that's a big part of it. So I'm like, you know, say like I've had a couple of reasonably large meals, or, you know, larger meals. I'm like, oh, I might just I'll do one of these meals. I'll just have my chicken breasts, and then we'll barbecue it. And then it kind of helps me go like, it's like almost like a cleanse, I guess, is an easy weird way to explain it. Because like, so the only other time I've ever tried a weight loss journey would have been about like 9 years ago. I tried the Dukan diet, and the big part about the Dukan diet is you eat nothing but meat. You can eat as much meat as you want. And that's kind of the big kill of it. So for me, it's like instituting a little bit of that in there, just give my body a little bit of room to be like, hey, you have enough of what you need. Your tummy's full. You know, break down the other shit, then come for the proteins. Yeah. That's kind of how I tell my body, and like it doesn't see any drastic alterations in my weight. It's just sort of like helps keep me on the straight and narrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, mate, like I mean, and I get that. Like the day after you have like just like a straight protein meal, you feel like really light. You feel great. Like at least I do.
Big time.
If I have any sort of like carbs or anything, sorry, I'm playing with my mic a bit. I've got this pop filter on there. It's getting in the way. I can't tell whether you can hear me all right. But look, when it comes to like if I have any carbs, like if I have like, you know, pasta or anything, like even wholemeal pasta, you can feel it the next morning. Like, you know, so I get that. And I get the need for just having the chicken breast. So that's good, man. It's good.
Yeah. So like, I'm also very lucky is because I have a lot of like I'm lucky that I have intestinal problems. It actually restricts about a lot of the stuff that I can't eat. So like I can't eat pasta. I can't eat sort of like tomato based sauces. So for me, pasta is just a completely non-thing because that's probably one of the big heaviest things you can really eat that can sort of like mess with you. So like, you know, that's kind of been off the side for me for a while. And then spot on. If I, you know, one of the little weaknesses that I have is we have a little bit of a taco feast here and there. God, tacos are so good. And like, thankfully that's not too heavy, but it feels like you're being really indulgent, which is great.
Love tacos. How good are tacos? Mick says it's all about finding what works best for you. Enjoying what you're eating plays a big part in that. Certainly does. Absolutely, certainly does. Mick, what does a dinner look like for you, mate? Like, you know, recently, like, you know, because you've lost a tremendous amount of weight. And for all those who don't know, Mick, he's lost like, I think it's like 60 kilos or something like that. It's ridiculous. Yeah. But yeah, what's a dinner look like for you at the moment? So let us know.
So to add to your plateau, like your kind of plateau, right? Like I'm in a similar space. Like I am sitting at like 114, like 0.78, like around there, right? But I've spent a little bit of time where I've gone, as I discussed in my video on the man shakers, where it's like, you know, where I go down and then I'll come back up a little bit and then I'll down. So what I tend to find is I also go down and then I have a really sharp drop and then it'll spring back up. And then, but on average, if you look at it from a wider perspective, it's still going down. It just has those moments of up, right?
Yeah.
So even though you're on like, you know, like the 112, like you're a good 2 kilos ahead of me now. But like, I think, you know, my goal at this current stage is to get to like 110 by Christmas. Gives me 2 months. Like, you know, my original goal was to sort of hit 100 by PAX, which was last weekend. In theory, in date, didn't actually happen, of course. But yeah, like that was pretty unrealistic, but it was a good try. And I think I got as close to it as I could have. You know, I'm still living my life. I'm not all super restrictive. I'm not hating myself.
Oh man, I got to say, I've like watched some of your older videos today, and I got to say, there's a huge difference in what you look like then to now. And I got to say, you achieved your goal. Your goal was pretty for PAX, and you got pretty for PAX. But
thanks,
Alicia Luca in the house. Hey, how you doing? Really good seeing you. Thank you very much for your lovely comments throughout the week. Haven't gone unnoticed. I actually got one of them loaded up tonight to talk about. Adam F. Ash, what is your goal weight? Like, I mean, scales, like, weight, everyone has a goal weight, and, you know, like, yeah, I got a goal weight. I would like to get to under 100 kilos first, about 95 kilos. I want to see what I look like. I cannot remember the last time I was under 100 kilos, so I don't know what I look like. When I get to 95, I'll assess what I want, what I look like and what I want to do. If I have a bit more fat to lose, then...
Have you calculated with your height and all that sort of stuff what is the ideal weight for you?
I don't buy into those BMI calculators and all that.
I know. I'm just saying, but have you done that in order to take that in mind?
Kinda, but really, it's hard to put a number on it. Like, I mean, because really, don't really know how tall I am. I have an idea. Like, I mean, I'm 5'10" or 5'11", one of the two. I don't know.
So you're and I about the same height. Yeah, I'm 180. I had to. Like I got the man challenge thing because I bought up some shake, and it's like, put in your height. I'm like, oh fuck, Millie, like measure me.
That's so funny. Mick goes, my favorite is a bowl of turkey and chorizo chili loaded with veggies. Oh, that sounds really good. Chorizo chili. I love chorizo. Anything with chorizo in it. Yum. Weight battle. Hey, 40 in the house. How you doing, mate? And hey guys.
Hello, man ambassador.
But
man ambassador. It's like back scratcher.
Back scratcher. Man
ambassador.
So look, but yeah, once I get down to that kind of level, like under 100 kilos, I'm going to reassess everything because I know I want to get back into the gym to start building muscle, right? Because I love doing muscle workouts. I love doing resistance training. I love doing, you know, heavy lifting. Like I like to go to the gym and lift heavy things, pick up that heavy thing and move it over there, like that kind of stuff. I absolutely love it. So what I'm wanting to do is get to that stage, get back into the gym, and then that way, because I'm on a weight loss journey, I'm looking at my progress through scales, through pictures, through measurements, through all sorts of stuff. I don't want to have the fact that I'm doing muscle gaining workouts affect any reading in terms of scale. I want to just pure weight loss. So all I do is walking. So walking. So that's all I do, my man. Weight Battle says 90 is my goal, and I'm 180. 180 tall, I assume.
So it's about the same as us.
Yeah. Adam F says that's a good
But
answer.
might I add though, 40 ain't got a whole long to go. He's looking goddamn mint right now, might I add. Like we pull up that little man challenge video, and you see us all getting sweaty. He's just like, "Nah, I got this. Look at me. I'm all fit. Look at me go doing
in the office, mate. It's fantastic. I loved it. Lucas Lipnicki, like that name, Lipnicki. What is that from? Oh, Witwicky from Transformers. That's what that sounds like. Lipnicki. I'm 6'5" and I hate those BMI. Oh man, you would. 6'5". Just can't trust them. Prefer going off guys my height, looking similar physique kind of thing. Yeah, man. Yeah. Being 6'5" must be tough. How heavy are you, Lucas? I'm keen to know. Like being 6'5", being like 100 kilos would be normal. I reckon. Like that would be like. Because I got a mate who I work with. He is like, he's pretty like not slender, but he's got a real solid kind of build. Like he goes to the gym a bit, but he's not like muscly. But he is about 6'4", 6'5", and he's just over 100 kilos. Anything under that, I reckon he'll look a bit gaunt. But everyone's built differently. Dale Smith in the house. Sorry I'm late. Howdy, champ. Hey, Betson in the house. Good seeing you, Dale.
What's up, Dale?
What's up, Dale? How's your night going? The weight battle, yep. Mick says nothing better than lifting heavy things every day. Eventually you'll be able to lift heavier things every day. Mick, I think you and I are going to get along nicely. I'm actually, Mick is my next Fat Chat guest.
Hey, spoilers.
Spoilers, I'm going to get that one away. But yeah, he's absolute legend. Lucas, 2 months ago I was 165, been on and off the shakes and down to 154. Been pretty lazy lately.
I think this year allows it, man. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, huh? Like
I said, there's never a time limit on a journey, man.
But man, he's lost.
Unless it's like Lord of the Rings, they were pretty fucking strict. They had to get some shit done. But like every other journey is pretty flex.
But at the end of the day, it's in 2 months he's lost 11 kilos. So that's
hell
awesome,
yeah,
my man. That is fantastic. And if you buckle down a little bit, man, you'll have no problem getting there. And if you're wanting a little bit of help, guys, anyone who's on here, jump onto the Man Shakers Facebook page, right? We're running a competition to give away Man Challenge tokens. Man Challenge is basically a 30-day challenge run by the Man Shake. You don't need to be on the Man Shake to do it. But they give you all sorts of meal ideas. They give you 10-minute workouts to do every day. There's like all celebrity guests. There's everything like that. It's all done through like a web browser and an app, and it shows you these workouts you do it along to yoga, Pilates, HIIT training, all sorts of stuff. So we're doing a giveaway for that on the Man Shakers page. Just log on to that, check out the announcements, and we just want to see you shaking it up.
Because we're sitting here, I was going through some of the footage that's up there in the wild from like the Man Shake advertisements, and seeing the varying shakers. We got fucking Flav like gone to Pound Town on it, and then who was the gentleman that you saw had like cocktail etiquette?
What's his name from MKR? What's his name? I forget his name. He most people would shake a shaker kind of like like that, or just like that. He's holding it like he's doing a cocktail. Like, I'm just like, bro, come on.
Yeah, you put the finger on the lid because like last thing like he's like getting that shit everywhere. I'd say for like, even though I've got the challenge, I threw a video in there to give a bit of a sampler. I tried to use my office chair at work to shake it. Didn't go too well. I want to get that. I wanted that sort of like spin motion. Didn't do very good.
I was waiting for someone to send an entry of someone putting it in like in those paint kids.
April Fool.
Lucas says it will be amazing to get under 120. My man, it's absolutely achievable. It is 100%, man. When I started in January this year, 2020, during COVID and all that, I was 160. I'm now 113, 112 now. Yeah, that it is absolutely achievable. And I haven't really been doing much exercise and walking. I've just been keeping to the shakes, so it works.
Mine's not as impressive. I was 140 and now I'm 114 and a bit.
But bro,
so.
like, I mean, it's all relative, my man. Like,
you've and that's the one. Like, that's another. It's another thing I was talking about today. Actually, I was talking about it with one of my staff members, because they're like, because they see me every day, they don't really think about it. And then when I posted some photos on Facebook, they're like, "That's a massive difference." I'm like, "See, but like." The mental hurdle that I have is because this is all, and I'm sure you're in a similar boat, is like occasionally I'll glance in a window and be like, "Fuck, damn." But then other days I look down and I think it's the exact same.
Oh yeah.
Like because I was big for so long. I look down, I'm like, I'm not seeing any difference because I see myself every day. So I've not seen that massive transition. And then because of the nature of being surrounded by man shakers, like I see, yourself with your impressive as hell weight loss numbers, and then Jerd with his super impressive weight loss numbers. You know what I mean? It's just like, absolutely, it's like you're surrounded by these huge numbers. So even though I'm like 25, that's not, you know what I mean? It's that weird line, but then you've got to look at it and be like, no, 25 is literally my son if he was holding a half of himself again. It's like 1.5 of my son.
What happens to the bag of potatoes? Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, my son holding bags of potatoes. But potatoes vary so many in the size.
Taters. But yeah.
But saying that, I would love to see like a pile of like 25 kilos or something.
It's funny you say that, because I got this message today, literally today. My mate sent me... introduction to that fat guy. My very first video goes, "Holy shit, dude, you're killing it. You look like a different, and that's what I love about my channel is that I can go back at any stage in the year and look exactly what I was doing and where I was at that time. And that's why I encourage anyone, like, if you're struggling to keep yourself accountable, just do something like a weight loss journey, like something social. Keep yourself publicly accountable. Doesn't need to be a daily vlog. Don't do a daily vlog. It's just a grind. Don't do it.
I did the same thing. Like I was like, oh shit, what was that review of this game that I did? So I pull up my account. I'm like, oh yeah, Metro Exodus. And I pull up the video and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I was fat.
And it's one of those things and you go, wow.
Yeah, exactly right.
You just don't realize.
You forget, you don't really appreciate it. So like I look in the mirror now and I see myself, and I dreamed back in January to look like the way I do now. It was just a far off dream in near impossible land. But I look in the mirror now, my fat brain tells me I'm still fat as shit. And I look at myself, I'm like, oh, and I have those days where I'm like, oh man, yeah, looking good, like, ooh, yeah, but then there's those days like, ugh, look at that. Yeah. But yeah, it's, you get there. Like it's all relative.
That is one of the biggest hurdles. And I think because you're in a similar boat, like it's a massive change in such a short window of time. Now, the big difference from yourself compared to me is I've never been on a weight loss journey like really before. I've never seen this level of difference, let alone in such a short period of time. So like, where as you said, you've done and you've lost a stack of weight. So you've seen yourself do that before. So for me, it's just like your brain can't comprehend. It's like you've always been a fat piece of shit. You continue to be a fat piece of shit. I'm like,
yeah, it's the furthest I've been though. This one. But I didn't mean to cut you off there. But Leisha said I tried to order some lady shakes, but I couldn't ship internationally. I know that they do, from my understanding.
Depends where is international.
Yeah, like I think she's from the United States. Like maybe try a different zip code and see whether that works. I don't know. I'll have to I'll hit up my guy and see whether, because I know that there's a guy in the United States who orders it
We'll have to ask.
from Australia, and he gets it. So we'll have to find out. I'll find out for you. I'll come back to you, Alicia. Okay.
I'll make you a deal, Leisha. If you're because I want to buy some more wrestling shirts. If we'll I'll send you some lady shake. If you send me some, well, I'll buy them. You buy the shakes, and we'll make it work. All right. Because shipping is bum. Shipping from the US sucks.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. But Mickey goes, I've got $20 for the first person to walk into Bunnings and load this shake with in a paint shaker. I'm doing that this weekend. That's what I'm doing. 100%. I'm going there this weekend. I'm going to get them to do it. 100%. You give me a great idea. 100%. All right. I kind of gave myself that idea, I'd say. All right. Next comment.
I want to put it in a washing machine. So what happens.
Ooh, that's dangerous. As soon as you start it, it's going to open. You have to duct tape it shut.
Oh, unquestionably.
Yeah. Good luck getting like that banana man shake out of your washing machine. That'll be a nightmare.
That smell a lot.
Yeah. Mary gets fit. She said, and I want to do this one as well. She goes, I'm not a fan of the meal replacement system to lose weight, but if it works for you, that's amazing. Congratulations on your 47 kilos of weight loss. That's incredibly amazing. I do love long walks, and I do love to breathe fresh air, because I did mention in that video, so that is relevant. I am on a weight loss journey too. I really find inspirations from videos because you seem so genuine. Glad to follow along your journey. Amazing intro music, by the way. I love my intro music, mainly because I never get sick of it. I usually get sick of music pretty quickly, but yeah, no. But I want to talk about this.
So what is the music that you use, just for a random shout out? Like who is it? Where'd you pull it from?
It's from the YouTube audio library. It is a free song that you can use on your YouTube videos. It's called Hey Sailor. It legitimately
it's
called
great.
Hey Sailor.
So like
Hey Sailor.
For the pop culturist, like when we were a radio show, we used this one particular song from this artist called Tristan. He's from this label called Monster Cat, right? We used it. We didn't think too much about it. We got permission. It was fine. Monster Cat just released DLC for Beat Saber, the lightsaber VR game. Oh, yeah. So here I am playing the game. Next thing, my intro music starts playing. I'm like, get out.
That's so cool. That's mad.
So, yeah.
Love it. That's so cool. I wanted to.
So you too can have your own intro because it's in the audio library.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right.
She can go steal it now. She can take your tunes.
Yeah, I'm the original. Now, I wanted to touch. Oh, I keep doing it. Sorry, Ryan. I keep going back to the singular chat screen. But I wanted to touch on that first sentence there. I'm not a fan of the meal replacement system to lose weight. Right? What are your thoughts on that, Ryan, in terms of stigma?
I do believe there is that stigma. There is that idea like, oh, you couldn't just do it like yourself. Well, no, if I could do it myself, I wouldn't be fat as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, there wouldn't be a problem, right? Yeah. So, for me, it's what I needed. Like, that's what I needed. I needed that extra oomph. And it made my life, because I'm a lazy person, I'll admit it. And this catered to my laziness. It catered to me eating better. It catered to me getting the nutrients that I needed. And it also allowed me to trick my brain into being better with food. Because now, rather than I'll just eat whatever I wanted whenever, I now look forward to my dinner, even though I enjoy the shakes. I'm like, ooh, for dinner I could have this. Oh, I can do this. I can maybe try this. You know what I mean? So food became exciting again, rather than it being a compulsion.
Yeah, you eat because it's that time of the day. Oh shit, it's time for dinner. Like I would eat because I wasn't hungry constantly. So I would have these massive lunches. I'd spend all sorts of money on lunches, and it's a big motivator for you to go on the shakes to save money. But it really does save you money. But in the same breath, like, I wouldn't even be hungry, and I'd still be going out and eating. And the man shakes, they take my mind off of it takes away the option, shall I say? To go, oh, I've got the shakes with me, I'm going to have that. It makes just the thought process of what can I eat today? What do I need to make? It just totally eliminates it. So it makes it a lot easier for you. So I 100% recommend that if you have never tried like a man shake or Optifast, don't get Optifast. They're terrible for you. But if you want to give it a go, give it a go. It's a no bullshit item. It's just a no bullshit item. It's not up its own ass with its own message. You know, they're just like, yeah, you know.
But also, don't be afraid to give it a go. Like, you know, it's one of those things. Like, one of the biggest reasons that I got to where I was is because I was like, I'm not going to do exercise. Why would I want to do that? You know what I mean? Where one of the big things that I've intentionally done this year is to sort of to switch from the idea of, oh, why would I do that, to why not? Like, why not park my car further away and walk?
Oh yeah.
Why not try this new food? Why not try harvest snaps? You know what I mean? Why not give a meal replacement shake a go?
Why not take
why not take the stairs? Why not try DDP yoga? You know what I mean? Like, why not? And then that is the best way to go about it, because you need to be open to that. Because if you start giving yourself excuses or ways to step away from it, now granted, you'd be like, oh, that's a pretty good looking hamburger. Why not? Make sense with it, all right? Like, you know, use it correctly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, it's like, and Mick just nailed it. And Alicia, I do see your question. I'm going to get to that in a second. But
yes,
Mick, he goes, one product that really does what it does, says on the label. And it rings so true, because like if you go to, you know, like Woolies and such that, and you walk down, let's say the dishwashing tablet aisle, you'll see these glasses that look like absolutely see-through. They're magically clean. They actually shine. They've got like the gleams on them and everything. I'm thinking, my shit doesn't look like that when it comes out of the wash. And
not even sweat.
And Manshake, they're not up there on us. You know, lose the gut, not all the beers. So yeah, so like you can still have beers. It still encourages you to.
And like even in the advertisement, in terms of like, as you said with the shine, like they just show pictures of the shake in all its sometimes weird looking glory. Like vanilla shake just looks like a container of jizz, but they put that shit on like graphics. Here you go, look, vanilla, check it out. You know what I mean?
There was this, I think it's like almond milk. There was this almond milk that had like a picture. It looked like a lady doing a certain something with a certain man's appendage. And it wasn't until you really looked at it, it's like, oh, geez, it is exactly that.
But even on top of that, right? So there's the product that's going around now, Noom. Is it Noom?
Oh.
Noom. Zoom.
Yeah, this name has just cropped up out of nowhere. I'm like, what the hell is
They are
Noom?
the most vague advertisements you've ever seen in your life.
I
They're
still have
like,
no idea what they do.
I don't know what they do. They're like, the guy's like, I lost 11 kilos on Noom. What is it? I ain't telling you.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I don't understand it. Like, I've had two people try to explain to me. Three people, right? So there's one guy on the Manshakers page is like, has anyone tried Noom? And then they're talking about it. I'm so like, what do they do? And Lloyd, he's saying, I checked out Noom and he was going in, and I'm just like, wait, but what did they do for you? And then someone else, who was it? Someone was telling me about Noom, Jade on Fat Chat. He was telling me about Noom and how expensive it was, and he decided not to go for it. I'm like, but what do they do? Like, what is it?
All I know so far is it just takes money from your PayPal.
Exactly right.
Without telling
it's
you.
expensive, and it just, you lose weight from it. I think they're counting, like, the weight that they lose in terms of money. I lost $20 a week. It's great.
Oh, hot! I'm gonna look so poor by summer. Woo!
I'm trying to find that. That almond milk thing.
But yeah, that's the big part of it, man. It's just like, as you said, granted, take with a grain of salt, ambassadors. But yeah, like it's on the packet. It's easy. You put in there, you shake and you drink, and you feel better. And like, as in, like you don't feel hungry. And then if you do exercise, you'll feel better. You'll look better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like it's not overcomplicated. It's not unnecessary. They supposedly suggest healthy alternatives, says Alicia. I could have done that. Give me $140 a month.
Oh, damn it. It's hard to find. Not giving up.
Yeah, how do you search like almond milk fellation? You know what I mean? Like, not gonna go well for it.
Yeah, you don't. I'm just gonna leave it at that. All right. So we'll get in.
Do you want to answer Alicia's question?
Oh, Alicia's question. Yes. Sorry. Thank you so much. Do you think COVID helped or hurt your journey? I would say helped in the fact that soon after starting the man shake, everything went to shit, and I started working from home. And working from home, it gave me extra time in the morning to go out for the walk or go out for the walk in the afternoon. It kind of got me through those early kind of stages of weight loss around that time that I would usually quit. And like there was a tough aspect of it, being that there's a pantry at home and I can eat whatever I want whenever I want, you know. But it also caused me to grow a lot of willpower, to say no. You know, I was like, what was that smoking ad? You know, no, Jeff, no. Oh God, I can't remember. Yeah, there's like a whole crowd of people. It was like there's a like one of those nicotine patch ads. Like, forget it. Anyway,
No, Gary, no.
yes, no, Gary.
Gary.
No. Yeah, no, Gary, no, no, Gary, no, no, Gary. I needed, I needed the no, Ash, no in front of the pantry. So yes, thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. But yeah, and it was pretty much like that. And I think that, like, though it's hard to say whether it made a difference because, you know, I can't tell, but I guess it kind of helps for me. You know, for a lot of people, it made it a lot harder.
It's like for myself, not really. So like because I work in disability services and community services, so I'm an essential worker, you know, because regardless of a pandemic, these people still need their services. So I haven't stopped. I haven't, you know, taken working from home or anything like that. So I've kind of just been going through the motions as if it has. It's just, you know, trust me to be motivated in a time where everything else is garbage.
Yeah.
So if anything, it's actually helped my motivation in terms of, man, this is a garbage year and some people are having a really shit time, but I'm having a great time. And that's kind of been, like, I know that's really probably not a very nice way to look at it, but that's how I'm seeing it. I'm like,
yeah, everyone's
this
going to be putting down
this could be a
2020 as the
garbage year.
shittest year on earth. And I'm just like, yeah, it's been half bad.
No,
like,
yeah, 2020 has been fucking fantastic for me. You know, I weigh the equivalent of what I did in year 10 when I was 17 years old, and I'm 30. I spent all of last year being horrified by the idea of turning 30 when I did in November.
Wow.
I was freaking out. Little did I realize I would become a better person in my 30s.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, mate, you
know, I thought 30 would be old and I'd be just the worst, but no, it's actually been fantastic. No, 30's great.
You are the worst. But you're the worst. Yeah, but like, it also adds a big. It made for a little bit of a motivational tool as well, because it had been months since I saw any co-workers, and I kept saying in my videos, I don't take compliments too well, but the thing is that it's nice to see that people notice a difference. And there was a lot of instances where I would go into the office one random week and it'd been like months since I last saw one person, and they're like, oh my god, you look so different, you look so great. Whereas if I saw these people every day, they wouldn't have had this sort of like, holy shit, kind of, you know, jaw to the floor, you know, kind of expression on their face, you know. And I'm still getting them. Like, people are still coming back to the office because a lot of people are still working from home. I decided to go back to the office for a little while because honestly, like, I was going crazy at home. But yeah. Adam asks, he says, Ash, now that you're an official man-ambassador for the Man Shake, can you please help in making birthday cake Man Shake permanent? I can't buy it anymore.
I think you and I both need to use our powers for this, because I've gone to my local Terry White and they ain't got shit. We need to make it happen. We can't. We have no power. But
I'm not a big fan of it. I got a bag right there. I'm not touching it. I'm just leaving it there for everyone to kind of look at. But look, I'm not sure, but I think they may do a run on the website.
Yeah, it would make sense, because like, you're not because Terry Whites aren't everywhere. Like, there wasn't one in the Geelong region until one just opened. So for me, it's like, cool. I hope they do it online, because I'm gonna buy some more if they do.
Yeah,
you know.
So make sure you stay tuned, because I will announce it if they're gonna do a run on the website. I will let you know. And yeah, just stay tuned on the channel, and then if they're doing a run, you'll be able to get it. I haven't seen any of
Yeah,
my local
subscribe
pre-rolls.
and ring that notification bell so you'll know when birthday cake is coming.
Or if you really want to go a step further, click that join button next to subscribe and become a Facebook, a Fat Guy Army member, and you get members only benefits,
including, hey, check out this sweet man shake before everyone else does.
Insider news. Oh, sorry, I got to get closer to my insider news. Yeah, Leash says, yeah, it seemed like my coworker and I were going out every lunch. That's good. It's good.
Yeah.
My one of my coworkers and I, we used to go for our lunchtime walks, and now this was what blew me away about body types, right, and how different people are. He is 6'1", right? He is 6'1", and he has a belly on him. Like he just has he looks like one of those beer bellies. Like every other part of his body is like in proportion, you know, like if his belly was like flat, he would look like a thin guy. Like he doesn't need to lose any of his legs or arms or anything like that. He just has this belly, and it's, you know, pretty there. And he asked me one day, and this is when I was at my heaviest, and I think I just started my weight loss journey. He goes, "How heavy are you?" I said, at the time I was like 155 or something like that. I said that to him. He's like, "What? Really? You don't look it?" I'm like, you kidding me? Have you seen me recently? I look exactly like it. I look like a great big blob. I look like the thing out of that movie that, you know, seeps through the windows. And
it's baffling. Sorry, go ahead. I'll jump into that.
And I said to him, "Why? How much do you weigh?" He goes, and I weighed myself this morning, and he swears to God this is right, 103. And I'm like, what? No, yeah, it can't be right. And I was full questioning him, like, because we like this kind of conversation about how much he weighed happened well before I revealed how much I weighed, and that can't be right. And he kind of got confused as to why I was so confused about it. And it wasn't until I told him how heavy I was, he's like, "Oh, I can see why you're confused, because I am inches shorter than him, and he's got a pretty big belly out there, but he just weighs nothing." And yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because I had a similar thing. So when, you know, as I started losing my weight, and people will ask me like, "Oh my God, that's amazing!" I'm like, you know, where did you start? I'm like, I was 140 kilos, and they're like, "No, you didn't look 140 kilos." I'm like, "Thanks, I guess." And like, what is it supposed to look like?
Yeah, because I felt it every time I went to a clothing store to buy something. It's like, "Oh, you're in the fat zone." Oh, even then, you're running out of selection there, mate. You got the super fat going on. Or, you know,
you got one rack.
Whenever I went out,
one rack, and it's shirts that only have Mack trucks on them for some reason,
or athletic sports team written on. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and do some athletics since 1982. But like, and then like I felt fat, like 160 kilos, looking at a set of stairs that was in front of me. So, 100%. You feel it.
To add to that, Ash, because one of your goals, one of your plans is to do a complete new wardrobe.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was talking to my wife about this last night, because I had gone the other way. I sort of had hit a point of, I'm going to be fat forever. Fuck off all my small clothes. So I got rid of all my old thin clothes. So I'm having to buy them as I go now, because there was a situation of, I'm just like, these pants are not sitting. So unlike you, who've got that transitional clothes, do you have an idea of what you want your new wardrobe to be? Like, is there a look that you're kind of aiming for?
Mesh everything. Everything mesh and leather and spandex. No, I would like. I don't know. Like, I mean, I haven't really put much. I want to invest in a good pair of jeans. Good pair of jeans, and yeah, just because I have the style, just shirt and jeans. I'm nothing special. I'm not that really stylish in any way. I don't live in Melbourne, so like I don't. Yeah, just I'm a shirt and shorts kind of guy, and jeans and all that. So my dad's style won't change. Hey, Reptile Matty in the house. How you doing, mate? Good seeing you. Andrew Morgan, pink tassels. Yeah, no, pass.
Only pink tassels.
Only pink I want the tape like that goes over the nipple, like, you know, like this.
The pasties.
Yeah, pretty much that, you know, and just and a sock for the other thing.
So for Andrew, slim fit shorts and jeans.
Slim fit.
Yeah, because like I'm in a similar boat, right? Like I kind of understand that, because like I'm an emo kid at heart. Like So a lot of what I would ideally like to dress, like not like hard creamer with the big fringe, but like there's a very specific like look that came with that. So when I was growing up in my teen years, one of the people that I really sort of idolized was Bam Margera when he was thin.
Oh
I really
yeah,
liked his
yeah,
style
yeah.
of like, the jeans, like that sort of like
The
semi-gothy
coat
looking kind
and
of.
all that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I used to rock a blazer all through fucking high school because I'm a big dork. But a big part of that for me is like be able to wear like a beanie, like a black t-shirt with a bit of V on it, some nice pants, and like I'm almost there, and I'm feeling it. Because the other day I was wearing the V shirt and the beanie. And I'm like, myself in a mirror. I'm like, shit, yeah, because I'm starting to get some jaw definition a little bit now, and it's all. I'm like, I'm slowly getting to the look that I've wanted,
Well,
and it's awesome.
well, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to be 100% honest, right? Can you put your
I'm only
hand up,
ever honest.
hand up? Yeah. Do you or have you owned a fedora?
I had a fedora, yes.
I love it.
I never wore it like as a fashion thing. I think I got it for like a costume party once. But I was never like that level of neckbeard wearing.
The costume party was my life.
Yeah, the costume party was me trying to not be me.
I get the whole like that because that emo thing was around when like I was a mid-teenager, like the whole sort of like My Chemical Romance and all that kind of shit came in there. I never really got into it that much. I liked that kind of music. I wasn't like like I liked him, CKY.
Yes.
I liked My Chemical. I actually liked My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, all that kind of stuff. I like that kind of shit. Yeah. Green Day did a little bit of a emo-y kind of album or two. And I liked it, but I never really got into it that greatly. But
I'm embarrassing. I had black band shirts, black jeans. I had those checkered Vans. I had that checkered belt. I had everything that I possibly like. But I didn't really suit it because like there was for some reason to be like proper emo, you had to be all thin and shit, and I didn't have it at the time.
Yeah,
maybe I can pull it off now. Now that emo is no longer relevant, I'm bringing it back. Me personally,
you can't. Yeah, if you don't want to be a conformist, you got to look exactly like the way we do.
That's right.
Exactly. Prime Clan in the house. How you doing, man? Good seeing you. Thank you very much for joining us. Mick says, being told, really, you don't look that big is one of the reasons why I got as big as I did, and that is such an apt comment because there is this huge thing with generally accepted in society. If you call someone that is fat to their face, right? If you're, just in a general situation where you're having a bit of banter, it's like, don't say that, man. Like, that's not cool, that kind of stuff. And
like, I'm pretty sure they're aware.
Oh yeah, duh. But like, the thing is that if people if people sugarcoat everything, sugarcoat everything about like the way you look, right? And they keep telling you, oh man, you're not that big, then you think, well, maybe I don't need to make a change. I seem to be well accepted the way I am. But like, I know that like some of the biggest moments I remember and stick with me and I use for motivation is those times where I was too fat that I couldn't do things. And I've had friends point it out to me. It's like, man, goddamn, goddamn, you weren't so fat I wouldn't be stuck in the back seat like this, like that kind of stuff. I'm just like, that really doesn't motivate me. And though you can self-destruct on it, like sometimes it's what people do need to hear in a non-mean way, and it's such a, like, to tell someone, to have that conversation with someone that is overweight that you're actually concerned with and say, hey, look, we're a little bit worried, you're getting a bit big there. That's a tough conversation to have. Like, I've never had to do that because I've always been the one that's been needing the conversation, so.
Yeah, because it's funny you mentioned that because like I had a conversation with my wife recently. It's funny that I do that, her being my wife and all.
You talk to your wife?
I said to her, no, isn't it weird? I was like, how come we never had that conversation? How come you were never like, Ryan, you're fat as hell?
Ryan, mate, you're losing inches here, mate.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, how come we never had that conversation? How come you never were like, hey, this is? She was like, well, I never really said it like directly, but we've been open, like we've had. I'm like, yeah, I guess I just kind of missed it because we, at the time we're trying to have a kid and stuff,
Mm,
and it's just like, it would be better if you were thinner and blah, blah, blah.
mm.
But there was never that like hard conversation, you know.
See, and we have a very open relationship, and I want to give a massive shout out to my darling Angela. It is our 11-year anniversary today.
Oh, and you're spending it with me. Bad choice.
Oh, look, no, we're never big anniversary people. Never really have been. But we celebrate our love every single day of the year. We don't need a day to celebrate it. Who are you? Nah, but I love you, darling. No, but look, I mean, we never really been that big on the anniversary front, but hey, Shane's in the house. How you doing, mate? But yeah, massive shout out to her. She's pretty open, and she knows how much it affects me mentally, my weight. And a few times she's had that conversation. It's like, I want to help you. She knows that I used to get super defensive though, like to the point where it's like, it's like she goes, yeah, Ash, mate, you're getting a bit heavy. I'm like, you're heavy. Like I got very childish about it. I'm like, and then I get, full in the depression spiral. And, like I wasn't ready to talk about weight loss. I refuse to talk about it. I would deny that it's there. And she eventually got to the point where she was like, oh, I've done what I can. You need to make that decision. And that hit me like a ton of bricks. It's like, I need to make a change. And I lost a bunch of weight when we were pregnant with Alyssa, but then after I lost a whole bunch of weight, I just got into bad habits again, gained it all back again, then some. But yeah, I just saw a few comments there I want to go through.
Yeah, go spring back up.
Yeah, I've never been. Leisha says I've never been receptive to that conversation. Dan's Journey's in the house. How you doing, man? Good seeing you.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's the thing, Leisha. I believe that's the same boat. Like maybe I just intentionally blocked it out, or I skipped that question. You know what I mean? Like I was, because as you said, we weren't ready at that time to hear it.
Yeah, it's like. I see and I've mentioned this before on one of my live streams earlier, and I see so many blokes out there that I just look at and I see me. I see a reflection of me back, like looking at me early in the morning, eating something greasy on the train, pants like falling down, butt crack showing, shirt doesn't cover belly, that kind of stuff. And I look at him, I'm just like, I see me, and I can see it in your eyes. I can see the pain that you're in. I can see it because I've been through it, years of it. And I just want to just go up to him and say, hey man, look, I want to help you. But I would be mortified if someone came up to me on the train and said, hey, mate, honestly, like, you just can't talk about it. They need to be ready to, do it on themselves. But I guess, like, what can you do? What can you do?
Well, yeah. So especially when it comes to random people, it's certainly not something you want to do. But like, with my workplace, because I work with a lot of, younger kids, so sort of in their 20s, and younger, and they're all on like the ASD, so they're all on the autism spectrum. So for a lot of them, depending on there's a couple of them that sort of use food as a comforter as well, because it's that whole sensation thing, right? So for me, it's like now that I'm better, or I'm on a better path. For me, it's helping. For me, it's ensuring that I can help them make those right choices. So, because my entire job is based around using the idea of video games as a healing tool, as a tool for growth, as a tool for skill building. For me, it's like we can be better than the stereotype. We don't need to be overweight, greasy dudes. We can be better.
Oh, 100%.
So that's a big part of my push. And then recently, now that the weather's starting to get better, and we where my workplace is, it's at this lovely little bit of land in Belmont. I say land because it's like a big green area. It's like an old mansion that we work out of. So for me, it's like, all right, let's go out on the grass. So I found a frisbee. I found like someone went to Brumbies, got a little plush football. I'm like, we're going outside.
Nice.
Games are cool and all, but let's take a minute. Let's go outside.
Yeah, that's good.
And like I've been trying to implement that. So rather than sort of tell them what to, in terms of like, you probably shouldn't eat that. It's just like, well, let's just bring it in here. Let's make it some fun out here. I mean, and that's kind of where I'm going now in terms of trying to help that path, because I can't tell them what to put and what not to put in their face. But no, there has 100% been those moments where I met a new client and I'm like, and like, he's struggling to sit in the chair, and I'm like, and he's difficulty breathing already under his, without even wearing a mask. I'm like, oh, brother.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't want to sound all self-righteous now that I've lost weight, but I'm just like, yeah, I want to help everyone. I want to help everyone. Yeah. And I guess that's some satisfaction I get from having this channel, is that I get those messages where they say that I help them, and that means the world to me. But a few call outs here. Hamish in the house, how you doing, man? Good seeing you. We talked about your goal list earlier on, by the way.
We did.
Jason, he says, I just started the man shake last week. So far, I'm loving it. Down 4 kilos from 100. Congratulations, mate.
Hell yeah, brother.
Mixing banana and chocolate is a game changer. Keep it up, fellas.
Nah, bro. Banana is the worst everything.
Oh, shut up. Mate, you just shut up. You are the worst. Banana and super greens will change your life forever. It's fantastic.
But also, saying that, I'm a big fan of mixing. I advocate the shit out of mixing.
Yeah.
Get 1 scoop of this, 1 scoop of that. Have fun with it. Get crazy. Breaks the boredom.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Alicia says, my husband has been concerned about my health and has stressed. That's why he wants to lose. And has stressed. That's why he wants. Oh, okay. So he's concerned about your health, and he's stressed about it, and he's stressed that that's why he wants you to lose weight. Like, I mean, between husband and wife, that conversation is a lot easier than a friend, or depending on what level of friend that it is, or a complete stranger. Like, and of course, you're concerned about the other person's health. Like, if you can see that they're actually hurting themselves, like Ange would, she heard it every night. I would stop breathing for like a minute, several times an hour. Like, I don't know how I survived one night just holding my breath so much because of the obstructive sleep apnea. I was snoring so much that this room that I'm in right now became Angela's bedroom. She used to sleep down here to get a full night's sleep, right? I'm happy to say that we're now back in the same bed. I'm not snoring anymore, and
we're snuggling up a storm. Just 11 years of snuggling.
Yeah, you hear that, Ange?
Got to make up for it.
But it's like, I mean, with your partner, if you can't be honest with your partner, who can you be honest with? And that's the most important thing. But Andrew says, have either of you been out on a random? Have either of you been out and seen a random overweight person and felt the urge to pull them aside and say, "Hey, do you need help with our journey?" Yeah, we just covered all that.
Oh, we just touched on that.
Yeah, literally, 100%, Andrew. Today. In fact, twice.
I met a new client on Monday, and I had that moment of like, but yeah, you don't want to be a dick about it, so that's the tough part.
Hey, Bryce Hunkin. Love the name, Hunkin. He says, just started the man shake today, 128 at the moment, want to get to 95. You're my inspiration. Well, my man, it's people like you that I draw my inspiration from. So, mate, you can absolutely get there. If you have any questions along the way, my socials are just kind of over here. You're welcome to hit me up there. Also, Ryan, he's a Manbassador as well. So check us out, the Man Shakers Facebook page, and have a chat. And post up your story, mate, because we want to hear about your story, and take some before and after pictures, or before and during pictures, should I say?
Yeah, I didn't take any before photos. Because I didn't intend to go on a weight loss journey. So seeing as you have, Bryce, get on there, man. Get a couple of photos. It's gonna suck. It'll probably make you pretty bummed out, but you got to do it.
Yeah. Get stripped down to those undies, my man, and make sure both balls are tucked in before you take the photo. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you have to repeat that every time. Just keep it consistent.
Keep the consistency going.
Yeah. Like,
was it the left or the right? It's in the mirror, so it'll be the left. Yeah. So Dan says, I've never it was never sugarcoated for me. I had times it was said to me, I had sore knees, so exercise was the devil to me. So had no motivation to lose weight. Then I found the man shake. Exactly right, my man. Look, you don't need to exercise to lose weight. If you've got bad knees, get on the man shake and get on the man challenge.
It's all about your face. The answer is literally what goes in your face.
Yeah, exactly right. It's all about calorie deficit. So, if you can work out what your basic metabolic rate is, or whatever it's called, where you know, how many calories you burn just from living in the day, and you can eat, you know, about that, you'll probably lose weight. But you'll need to just do a little bit of a walk, you know, get up, move around a little bit. Harry Nichols says, now that Power's out, who do I tip to win? I said Penrith, 100% Penrith. It's their year. Everything is just, all the stars have aligned.
Oh, is the Eels out, brother?
Yeah, they're out. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I hope Storm don't win. They're bastards. Yeah, bastards. I lost 900 grams today, 132.4, chipping away and excited, says Hamish. Congratulations, my man. That's fantastic. Look,
every bit is best.
Exactly right. And don't be alarmed if it goes back up tomorrow, because you've already weighed in 132.4, and that is what you weigh. Okay. So
Okay. Drugs are bad.
Okay. Manchake's good. Okay.
Manshake's good, but drugs are bad.
Silver lining. She commented on the old video of mine, Fat Chat with Beatrice Caruso.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I did ask people, what are some common fat people struggles? And what a common fat person struggle is those struggles that we all go through every single day, being a fat guy or a fat lady, and we just don't talk about. And I think silver lining is a lady, which is shaving everything, especially private parts, which could be a man. Ordering clothes online, impossible. Yep.
Yeah, I had never done it until now.
Yeah, given up. Tiny showers. I actually had a conversation today about tiny showers with a workmate, and it didn't have anything to do with this comment, but there's showers you go to, like at motels or hotels or wherever you be, even at a friend's place, and like the shower head is like at your chest, and it comes down. It's like, how do you wash your hair? You're like, like, I hate those ones. Tiny,
and I hate I'm all about shower pressure as well. But it's down here, and it's like, should we like rocket that shit into my face? That's what's got to happen.
You don't like the spitting kind of like.
No.
Okay.
No.
But tiny showers, I'm going to extend on that. Tiny toilets. I hate it when you go on a toilet, because when you're a fat guy, right, and you sit, you need to open those knees. Like, you can't sit there with your knees together, can you? Right? You got to make room for the belly. Knees are open when you're sitting on the loo. If you're in one of those toilets, it's like at the end of the hallway, and you can't get your legs open. You're kind of stuck like this. It's hard. And when you're 160 kilos, it's even harder to wipe in a tiny toilet. And that's one of the things.
Small cubicles, yeah, man.
That's one of the things that a lot of guys don't talk about is, when you are that big, and get into that size, cleaning yourself after you go to the toilet becomes a challenge for some. Did for me, 100%, and 100% open honesty. Waist on pants and trousers rolling down. I think this
so much ass crack all the time.
Yeah, I get that in my undies. I wear trunks. I get the rolling on that one, but my pants, because I got like the fly in the belt, doesn't really happen. But
yeah, I found that like I'm having so much less exposed ass crack like now. Like, it used to happen frequently because on top of not wearing, because being a larger guy, I wouldn't wear pants that fit correctly because they would have felt tight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're always a little bit big, which always meant to like ass crack. Where now I'm like, oh, these pants are fitted correctly, and it's just better. Like, I can bend and get down under a table and not worry that I'm gonna be busting like 8 inches of ass crack.
That's a lot of ass crack. Belt buckles sticking into the fat. I hate that. Boots too tight on calves. 100% a lady. On the outside, when the car is full, you usually get the seat in the front.
Or a dude rocking some mad cowboy boots.
So some of the Ted Mosby red cowboy boots.
Yeah. I'm glad we went to the same space.
Yeah. What is it? When he finally gets the word from like those gay guys. Pulling it off. Yeah. Boots. Pulling it off. I forget the name of that guy. That was so funny though. That was a good show. That was a good show. I really liked How I Met Your Mother.
No show has ever made me laugh and cry in the same episode like How I Met Your Mother or Scrubs.
Scrubs. Oh, Scrubs. bawling in the last episode.
Oh man, yeah, like with How I Met Your Mother, it's episode with Marshall's dad passing away.
Yeah.
Wrecks me every time.
100%. There's a few of those shows where it just kind of really tugs at the heart. Oh, Scrubs, when Dr. Cox loses those 3 patients in one hit. Yeah, and they plays that music from The Fray. Saved a life.
How to save a life. Yeah,
exactly right.
Well, that's when you know it's damn good television, when it's like you can spend your whole first 20 minutes just busting out laughing, and then at the end you're a hot mess. Like, that's damn good television.
Hot mess. Well, I got a whole bunch of comments here, which I think I might save for Sunday, because Ryan, you got to get going soon, don't you?
Oh, I can hang out. I mind.
Yeah. Oh, I got a whole bunch of them. Bryce Hunkin in the house. He says, "What's the best diet while having the man shake?" The man shake is okay. First thing in your question, I want you to take that word diet. I want you to pick it up, right? Take it right here, scrunch that shit up, right? Drop it on the ground, get some kerosene, pour the kerosene on it, light it on fire, and then piss on the ashes. Yeah.
Or, as the kids would say, just yeet that shit.
Yeet. Yeah, because.
Or if you're from the 90s,
because diet can, like, the word diet in itself insinuates it's not forever. It's not a forever thing. You're not wanting to make the change forever. You don't want to be on a diet for the rest of your life. You want to make a lifestyle change, my friend. And what it is that the man shake keeps your calories down during the day by having these, like, meals that, like, in the form of a shake that fill you up, right? They take away that hunger. You're keeping your calories down, and then you have a bit more freedom for dinner. And just be smart with your dinners, So if you're like a big fan of spaghetti bolognese, still have spaghetti bolognese, but look for sauces, like, because tomato sauces, those pasta sauces, fuck tons of sugar. Look at them, look at the labels and go, okay, maybe go for the organic one, low in sodium, low in sugar, have that instead of the Legos, 24 grams of sugar in one serving thing, and go for wholemeal pasta. Just make little tiny changes to the meals that you like. You got to enjoy what you eat. And that's the biggest thing about these weight loss journeys. You got to enjoy what you eat. If you don't enjoy it, you're not going to stick to it. And that's the whole point. If you can't enjoy what you're doing, you're not going to eat something you don't like for a year, are you? Like, if you got a significant amount of weight to lose, you're not going to be, and you're going to be doing it for like several months to a year, right? You're not going to eat something you don't like every day. That is just human nature. You're going to fall off the wagon at some point. You have to come back to it.
Or if you are like strangling yourself, being like, I only eat X amount of rice, I eat X amount of broccoli, I eat X amount of chicken. You know what's going to happen the second that you have the option of anything else? You're going to gorge the shit out of that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, like, play it smart. So keep it simple. Play it smart.
Train yourself so that when you get to that point where it's like, okay, now, what was your goal? I'm going to go back to it. You're 128, want to get to 95. So when you get to 95 kilos and you say, oh, great, I'm done, right? What's going to happen then? Are you just going to go out and start eating McDonald's, pies, sausage rolls, beers, and chocolate milk all over again? No, you want to maintain, you want to, have a maintaining lifestyle. And I know that when I get to my goal weight, I'm going to stick on the shakes 100%. Whether it's going to be two shakes or one shake, I'm not going to get rid of them because A, it's saving me money, but also it's keeping my calories down. And I know that I can keep going with it because it's been 9 months and I still love the shit out of my shakes. Like I make the shake in the morning, right? And I have like the banana, like in my little, like, screw top tub. I put the banana shake in there, which Ryan doesn't like. I put a bit of the super greens on top. I'm like, ooh, looks like a little cappuccino. I'm just like, I can't wait to drink that.
I'm so fancy.
Yeah. But hold on, wait a minute. We got a thing from Dan here. Unless you want to expand on that, Ryan, at all.
No. I think you're in the exact same boat. Like, yeah, the second that you start restricting, but like to an unnecessary level, like know your limits. Take time with it as well. You don't like you're starting from day one and you're like, I'm gonna cut out everything. Your brain will fucking explode. Like, so for me, it was a situation of slow removal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, all right, well, I'm not going to do this now. I'm not going to do this now. You know, for me, my big weakness has always been soft drink.
Oh, me
right?
too. Shit.
So what I did is I went, okay, I know that I'm not going to be able to drop soft drink completely. Like I said, I will probably crack the shits and either kill myself or someone. So I'm like, well, what can I do? All right, I'm going to switch to Coke Zero. And to this day, you know, I started my journey, 7 months ago. I still have a Coke Zero every day. Have it with dinner. And I've lost 25 kilos. You know what I mean? Because for me, that is that one thing. Now that I'm not drinking Coke all day, I appreciate that one Coke. I love that one Coke.
Exactly right.
And it's the healthier option.
Yeah.
Because remember, there's two things. There's the healthy option and there's the healthier option. If you're looking at a way of like, well, there's two things on in front of you, just go the healthier option.
Yeah, so don't pick the fat guy option, you know, pick the healthier option, you know, make a good option for yourself. You got to enjoy what you do. If you don't enjoy what you eat, you don't enjoy what you do, you're going to fall off the wagon and you won't make it, okay? But
see, Hamish is also there. He goes, with my body, I consume between 1,800 to 2,000 calories a day, and it suits my body, my lifestyle perfectly. He's already gone 2 steps further than I have. I have not counted a single calorie this entire time. I approach it as, okay, well, let's look at what I've had today. What have I eaten? Okay, well, that seemed like a lot. That didn't. We'll go with that. Because to me, like, once you start adding these very high levels of restriction or specificity, you will crumble. You're like, oh no, I ate 2,200 calories today. Like, what the fuck am I going to do? Yeah. You know, because your body fluxes. What you eat, what you take in fluxes. So like one day if you eat 2,000 calories, rad. If you eat 1,600 the day before, okay, sure. You know what I mean? Like if you work within that space and eventually you'll know your body. Like if I look at something now and I am like, well, that's probably a bit too much, or I probably shouldn't eat that much, or maybe I shouldn't eat these things. And that's just how you start to better understand you and how your body runs.
Exactly right. Like Ryan absolutely nailed it. And the same with Matt, he says, swap the bad things for better options. And like, I haven't counted a single calorie either. Like I will look at the nutritional value of things to see how much sugar and how much fat and all that kind of stuff. But I am in no way counting calories, but do what works for you, because there are a lot of people out there that like really need the help of my Fitness Pal and all those things that really kind of track their calories, keep them on track with numbers, and they look at their macros and such like that. So if that works for you, it works for you. Roll with it. But you don't need to count calories to lose weight. It is not a science. It is not like a hardcore science where you need an advanced diploma and a beautiful mind. You know, it's really
like, take it from an actual scientist. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
What? Yeah, we're 98% water, aren't we?
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, for me, rather than looking at the calories, because when I started my journey, even though I still do it now, but I don't record it, I used to weigh daily and I would record my number daily. And then that would allow me to be like, all right, what did I eat yesterday? What did I have for dinner? And I've seen this much of a fluctuation. I've seen it go down this way. So I'm like, all right, cool. So if I did this yesterday, I know I'm going to get approximately this result. And I went that way. So it was still like up to interpretation, because I can't be like, I had pasta. That pasta is 600 calories. No, it's not. It's never going to be 600 calories, because it depends on how much actual pasta you put in your bowl. Unless you're weighing it specifically, and even then you cannot verify that's exactly what it's going to be.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
So just being like, all right, well, I ate this and it went that way, and I ate that and went that way. Okay, cool. Well, I know if I have a sandwich, I get approximately this. I know if I have a roast dinner, I'm going to get approximately this.
Well,
work with it.
I'm going to answer a question for Dan. He says, Ash, can you please explain your giveaway for me, please? We're doing a giveaway on the Man Shakers Facebook page. It is for tokens of the Man Challenge. So if you want to get on the Man Challenge, or Lady Challenge for all those ladies out there, it starts October 19th, Monday, right? It is absolutely fantastic. It takes your weight loss to the next level. We want to see how you shake your shaker, right? We want to see proper shaker etiquette. Where this is all stemmed from is that there was the guy from MKR. He took his shaker and he was shaking it like this, like a cocktail, mate. And you're not shaking a cocktail, you're shaking a shaker. You know, and then it's like,
yeah, and then there was the ad of Flab, who looks like he's shaking his cock. You know what I mean? It's just like got cocktail, cocking. Like, you know, we want to see what people can do.
So make a short video. It can be 5 seconds. It can be 10 seconds. It can be a minute. Whatever you want to do. Post a reply on the post that I made. It's on the announcement sections of the Man Shakers page. And, you know, at this stage, like, you know, if you post up a good one, you're going to get them.
We've seen someone whisk up a shake.
Oh, yeah, it was brilliant. He forgot his shaker.
That was a great touch.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all, but it was brilliant.
Yeah. Like, I want to see someone, like, just peg it out a window, you know, and, like, watch it shake in the air, and then, like it's an NFL, they catch it, open it, and chug it. Like, I'm going to, you know, get a good, like, torpedo on it so it shakes in the air.
Get creative. Ben Jack is in the house. How you doing, mate? Good seeing you. Really good seeing you. Hamish says, I'm a man of numbers, and I always count calories. In saying that, if I eat more, no biggie. I have that set, but if I overeat, F it. It's a journey. Exactly right. May says,
I think that's a big part. Like, you can have those numbers, but as long as you have that power and that, like, sort of resilience to be like, you know what, it's a little bit different today. And that's what weighing daily did for me. It allowed me to process those fluctuations. So when I weighed daily, because if I did what you did, Ash, and I weighed weekly and I saw a spike, I'd be like, what the hell is this? I'm out. I'm done. I busted my ass for 7 days. What's this shit? Yeah, pretty much. But by doing it daily, it allowed me to come to terms with the idea of a fluctuating weight, whether it be I had too much water, whatever. So every day I'm like, it went up, it goes up, it went down, down, down. Oh, it's back up again. Down, up, down, down. You know, it allowed me to comprehend it. So now when I look at it, I go, okay, now what do I do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's the way to go about it.
Hey, Andrew, see you later, my man. Thank you very much for stopping by. Love you long time. And do you really have to mention Rissol? Rissol. Hey, Cheeky's in the house. Hey, team. How are we? Good seeing you, mate. And Matthew Priest, he says, hi, guys. First time listener. Been on the Man Shake for 1 month. Lost 10 kilos. Been really strict with the program. Looking forward to starting the Man Challenge on Monday. Keep up the great work, guys. Well, Matt, awesome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir. So you've been on the shake for 1 month, you lost 10 kilos. That's fantastic. 2.5 kilos a week. Quick math. It's absolutely fantastic, my man. What are your favorite flavors so far? And how much are you wanting to lose? Like, where are you starting at? Where you want to be? Because part of, like, even though this is my weight loss journey primarily, this channel, I get involved with everyone else's weight loss journey. I'm keen to follow you guys as well. Although I mightn't remember it all the time because I got a lot of numbers and shit to remember. It's really good to learn a little bit about my audience. So, yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. Let's pick this one here.
Ooh, Mitch Kaboom's in the chat. What's up, Mitch?
Where? I don't see Mitch Kaboom. Oh, you're talking about
well, Mitch tries to change his
Cheeky.
Name. Oh yeah, of course it was Cheeky first. Because in my Twitch chat he's Mitch Kaboom. So I'm like, oh yeah, he was Cheeky, but now in my head he's transitioned to Mitch Kaboom.
He's got 1,000 names.
And then he's gonna be Mitch Tries again.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Then I'll forget. And I'll be like, oh, who's Mitch Tries? Oh, no, it's Kaboom, of course.
See, Mitch tries to confuse you. Dale Smith says he's super proud of your achievements, man. Absolutely killing it. I just want to give a shout out to Dale. So thank you so much for being part of my journey, man. It's greatly appreciated. Prime Clan was in here a little bit earlier. Bro, you're amazing. Gosh, you killed it. Just want to say, keep up the great work. Great work. Weight loss rules. Thank you so much, man. I picked a couple comments that just like compliments. Hamish, the man, he is right here. So bloody proud of you, Ash. I'm bloody proud of you too, Hamish. See, the work and the commitment that you put in the last few weeks, like since you've been back, absolutely outstanding. I'm so proud of you, mate. So keep it up, honestly. Squash, fellow channel member, you're rocking this, mate. That's absolutely amazing effort. Bloody proud of you. And he throws in some custom emojis in there. Absolutely love it. Reptile Matty, he's also in here. Mate, what a transformation so far. Here's the next 9 months. You are smashing goals. Thank you so much. Goals aren't the only thing I'm smashing. I wanted to get to this one. Hey-oh. Dylan Backvodis. We had on one of the episodes of Man Talk a while ago, he made mention that he wanted to, kind of get on the Man Shake, and he had lost his job. He was going through a real tough time, and we gave him a spin of the wheel, and he got the ultimate shake. I think the starter pack.
What were the odds?
The starter pack. Starter pack, actually. Yeah. So we got him the starter pack. And he said, "Mate, you're absolute machine. I was at a low point in my life. I had to lose my job, etc. Not being able to afford man shakes. And the benefit to my life you gave me that chance by allowing me to win my kit through your podcast. I couldn't thank you more. I've been using these videos for my self-motivation now. And I couldn't be proud of that. Dylan, you're an absolute champion. If you are watching this, I'm really keen to see how you are doing. I think it was the ultimate pack we gave him. I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the wheel may have just I don't know. I don't remember what went down, but something.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a bit of a
but see, I'm
ghost
gonna put it
wheel.
out. I'm gonna put it out there, Dylan. Or I'm just gonna say some things.
Yeah.
So you've got an interesting story here, my friend. You've seen some things. You're moving down a particular path, and you're talking about how Ash is an inspiration, which he certainly is. He's helped inspired me personally as well. Don't underestimate your positive influence on the world around you as well. Your story, what you're going through right now, those struggles, and the fact that you're willing to step up and change for the better and take a bad situation and like punch in its fucking face, that is inspiration in itself. So it's fantastic that you're finding inspiration in others, but realize that you may yourself be an inspiration to somebody else.
Exactly right.
And that's a great and like it's something you don't anticipate, something you don't think about. So be aware that like people may see your shit and have the exact same feeling. They're like, "Oh my god, have you seen what Dylan's been able to achieve?" And that could be you, dude.
Well, congrats, man, and make the best of a bad situation, my man. I'm sure you'll get back on your feet sometime soon. A few people back in the house. Shane Beasley, how you doing? He's finished his dinner, and yes, you got a very sexy pink-purple icon there. It is actually purple. Thank you very much. Andrew Hall in the house. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. And hey, Lloyd, how you doing? Really good seeing you, fellow man ambassador. But Andrew, I actually showed off your message that you sent me today in relation to my first video to now. So thank you so much for that lovely message. It meant a lot. Ben Jacker says, mate, I hit another goal of mine. You may remember that I told you months ago that I needed to get new work pants. Well, I need to get new ones again. Starting at size 40, new ones are 38, now 36 to 34. Wow.
Hot damn. Isn't that such an amazing feeling? Now, because once again, because you've not gone and bought new pants. So do you accurately know what your pant size is right now, Ash?
Me? Look, 'cause I haven't gone out and buy them, but I've got lots of transitional clothes. So I kept all my, fat, semi-fat clothes. So right now I'm in a size 36 pants. 30, mainly because I don't have an ass. I got zero ass, so
okay.
Yeah. But look, I mean, I think it's like a strained 36, comfortably 38, I would say.
Well, yeah, because I'm in a similar boat, like having to buy new pants. Like when I went, because I kind of had the foot, but because I was a size 44, and then there's a seamstress or a tailor in the arcade where I work at, and so I got her to resize some of my pants. So, but because they were resized, I didn't actually know what size they were. They were just my 44s slightly corrected. So when they kept like just falling off and stuff, and I went to a shop and I bought a pair and they were a 38. And like because I asked them, like, look, I've lost like fucking 25, 20 kilos at the time. I don't know what my actual pant size is anymore. And she was like, and she did the whole like, give these ones a go. I'm like, all right, 38, you fucking kidding.
Jeez, good on you, man. That's such a good feeling, isn't it? Like,
it was fantastic because I can't remember the last time I was in the 30s for pant size, man.
Like, yeah, I still go to clothes shops and I still am fat, but I look at clothes and I think definitely no way I can fit into that. I haven't really tried on a lot of clothes. I did it once for shits and gigs, and I was like, I can actually fit into that. Amazing. Hamish, just so you know, I have no idea how to tag people in comments on my phone. Type in @ and then their username, and then that will tag them in it. If you're not on a desktop, you actually got to physically type it out. That's really annoying. But if you also want to tag friends, just go click that join button next to subscribe. Yeah, Fat Guy Army. No pressure. But yes.
But because on top of that, like I've been playing it safe when I was larger and I needed nicer clothes. So there's a larger dude shop. I don't know whether it's around the country, but there's one here in Geelong. I know there's some around Victoria. It's called Johnny Big because they can't just call a shop. They have to put big or fat or large or something in the name. Like I'm one size away from not needing to shop there at all.
Fantastic. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that day when I'm like, I don't have to shop here anymore.
$50 for a t-shirt. Get fucked, Johnny Big. You guys are fucking raw artists. Honestly, I don't mean to swear. I have a big issue when it comes
I've been
to
swearing this whole time.
No, but throwing the occasional swear in there. It's like, throwing a little bit of, powdered sugar on top of a croissant.
Add the emphasis.
Just a little bit. But like when you do it too much, it's like just chuck it on there. But I have big problems with clothes and clothing shops, and it's a nightmare. And I don't want to get into it because I get riled up.
But I've gone through so many bullshit garbage Kmart clothes that I'm a little bit willing to spend the dollars now.
Okay. So next comment. Simon Roots, great name. I like that.
It's almost naughty.
I do the same thing, the same Edna Krabappel laugh, like it's usually like when I find something funny, like when I'm like looking at my phone and I reply back to like a video or something or a message and I write like laughing my ass off. It's because I've done this. Like literally like just that.
Yeah,
the exhale out of your nose. Like. Anyway, sorry, not that one. Okay, Simon Roots, great name. You and your vids are the sole motivator to get me started. I bought my first pack last week, lost 3.4 kilos in the first week. Now ready to keep going and smash it. Congratulations, my man.
Oh.
Congratulations, Simon Roots. So good having you here. Leisha Luca. I told you I had you loaded up here. We love you too. Rooting for you from across the world. Thank you so much. Leisha, where do you live? I want to say United States. I am not sure where though. I don't know. I picked you to be United States. But next one. Looks like we lost Ryan. Oh, there he is.
No, I'm back.
Hayden Appo. He says, amazing chat, lads. Have the attitude to succeed. So much wisdom right there. I was laying down with my 2-year-old tonight, getting him to sleep, and he grabbed my hand and wouldn't let go. That spoke to me and said, Hayden, you're doing the right thing. And exactly what you guys said in this chat is so true. It's refreshing to hear from two genuine blokes who are legends. I'd have a beer with you guys as well. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the Facebook page. So yeah, that was on Fat Chat with me and Jade. Absolutely check out that chat. It's amazing. But Hayden, mate, bettering yourself for your family, it's what a lot of us do. And mate, honestly, I wish you the best of luck. And if you need any help, you know where to find me.
Yeah, like the idea of your son grabbing you. Like, I don't know. I'm a big sucker because I'm a big softie, and obviously being a dad myself as well. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That kind of hit me there. That kind of hit me a little bit. I was like, yeah,
in the fields.
Being a dad fucking wrong.
It certainly does. Yeah, but I get comments like, so daddy, why do you have such a big belly? I'm like, oh, because
my kid's like not even 4 yet, so he hasn't really quite picked it up. So ideally, he may not even remember.
Yeah. I think Alyssa's forgotten, but I think that she kind of remembers that I'm a little bit big. But Ben Jacker, he goes, have I tried the popcorn chicken slab yet? No.
Oh, I almost messaged you today about that.
I don't see the appeal in it. It's just...
It looks gross. I want it.
It looks gross. I want it immediately. I just want it. Look, I don't know. Like, I just think that's too much. Like, I think that would be like that. I would be eating that just for the pure sake of eating it. I don't really.
There is so
want
much
it.
sugar in those rolls. You don't want to.
Yeah,
eat it.
so I'll probably be sticking with my Zinger box. My best man, Delicate Stone, or one of them, he said he actually contacted KFC for me. He reached out to him saying, you should hit up this guy. He's having KFC every week. He freely advertises it, and he's losing weight. So if anyone else wants to contact KFC for me, feel welcome to. I love them to throw me some free zingers. Love and daylight savings. Hey, love more time after work to go out for walks. Make it easy to exercise. Exactly right, Ben Jacker. Shane Bezo. No, Shane did it as well. Shane.
Oh, you got two people going for you.
Shane did it about a month or two ago. Lloyd, he beat you to it. He sent the message over Facebook. He sent me that picture. And it was fantastic. But Lloyd actually did it as well on his own accord.
We got any replies yet? Any replies, Bezo?
I don't know whether they got replies. Guys, did you get any replies? Honestly, you guys are my agents, and you're not working that hard, are you? Honestly, I thought I would have a deal locked down by now. Honestly.
No replies, says Bezo.
Yeah, exactly right. I'll send you the proof after the fact. All right, Shane. But yeah, Hayden, good on you. And this is a code from the Manshake themselves, celebrities in the house. Yeah, nothing short of amazing. Stoked for you, Ash. Thank you very much, Manshake.
I'm so impressed. I wonder which shake it was. Do you reckon it was banana? I reckon it was banana.
Yeah. James Richards, I was out of time last week. I was out at that time for a last-ditch walk before weigh-in this morning. Definitely pays off. James actually lives in my suburb. He lives like right around the corner from me. Nice. And I was taking out the garbage one day, and I see this bloke walking past in a Manshake hat backwards, like what I do. Music blaring.
God damn it! How come everyone has a Manshake hat but me?
It's a big conspiracy, mate. And I'm like, James! And yeah, we had a chat while I'm hauling garbage. Absolute legend. So thank you so much. And nearly done. Only a couple more. Malcolm Kent, he says, if you keep losing 500 grams a week, you'll definitely be out of the 40s soon enough, mate. Just remember, weight loss journey is a marathon, not a sprint. Patience, can't even say it. It's a virtue. 100%. I've said that 1,000 times that it's a marathon, not a sprint. 100% agree with you, my man. But thank you for the ongoing support. Sherry Menig is back. I actually hit her up on Instagram. I'm like, where are you? Haven't seen you in a while. She goes, I saw that they featured you in the Manshake email I got. Way to go. So close to the 50s. You're a great inspiration. I look forward to seeing your experiment results on changing up your diet. Yeah, Manshake actually put me out in their email blast yesterday. So I was pretty stoked for that. And Jade Grice, finally, the final comment says, thank you, Ash, for being brave enough to start your channel. And thanks for also continuing the journey no matter what. You're one inspirational guy. Your results are very well deserved. Bring on your wardrobe. And Jade, you're an absolute dead set legend. It was so good having you on Fat Chat. He's also the bloke that made all these little emojis that you guys are using, and also did the coloring of the Fat Guy logo. So they're those little member badges that you have there.
Very nice.
Yeah. I think my stream just froze.
Ooh. Delicate asked a good question.
What was the question?
Hey, Ash, are you going to pick me and Betson up from the airport when we come to visit?
I'll send a car. No, I'll get you. Yeah. I'll get you guys.
Because Lloyd and I are both based in the Vics, and contrary to popular belief by Tim, Ash does live in New South Wales.
Yeah, everyone thought I lived in Victoria. I'm like, no, I live in Sydney. Even the Manshake, they thought I was in Victoria. I'm like, yo, it literally is on the package that you send me when I order the Manshake every month. Like, how do you not know this? So yes, I am in Sydney, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So Lloyd and I have plans for the days those borders drop and we're allowed to make a hike. We're going to come and we're going to all hang out.
Yeah, and you'll be able to fit into those seats a lot better, wouldn't you?
With ease. I'll be able to like dance in that seat. Lloyd and I can get all snuggly or not snuggly, depending on how we're feeling on the seats. No, it's all this.
No extender belt, I've never had to use that, but I got pretty damn close once.
Thank me, I've never had to
really close once. But Dan's got to go. Thank you so much, Dan, for stopping by. Love you. Long time. Check out Dan's channel if you want to follow along another weight loss journey. Smash that subscribe button for me. And Aaron also says, stream's good. I like that name, Erinal. Am I saying that right?
Erinal.
Reptile says he can't wait till the challenge starts. I can.
Or like, is it urinal? Like urinal? Nope.
Don't say that. This poor person's like, that's my name. So Maddie says, can't wait for a challenge to start. I can wait because it's like, because I've said it 1,000 times already, but the Man Challenge starts on my birthday. So the Manshake's like, here, have a 30-day challenge. Do 10 minutes of workout every day. That will kill you. Fantastic.
See, look, I may have roped myself into doing it 2 times a day.
What?
Because I'm an idiot.
Oh.
And like, I agreed to do it with my dad
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do it. Like we'll do it, and then I forgetting that I also agreed to do it with my boss. So I was like, yeah, we'll do it the morning before
Oh, you
work.
dummy.
And then I forgot, and then I was talking to Dad, and he's like, yeah, we'll do it in the afternoon. I'm like, yeah, we'll do it in the evening, and we'll do it like before after dinner. Hell yeah. Then I went, oh shit.
Oh, but good old Papa Betson. Delicate Stone, he says, one belt between the two of us, breaking all the COVID social distancing rules. That's so funny. Who will sit on whose lap, or are you gonna squeeze into that one seat side by side?
Either we'll get all super snug, or I might, just curl up in his beard. I don't know. I have many plans.
Aaron says that the name is Elvish. Doesn't know how.
Oh, nice.
Wouldn't know how to say it. Yeah. It's Elvish.
It's John.
Making Joe do hit workouts live on his Twitch stream. Yeah, I'm not gonna do like the separate upload for the workout because that was killing me last time, and I was losing subscribers because I was doing it. I'm just probably gonna do the workout first thing in the morning. Maybe put a little bit snippet into that daily vlog. Stephen Singh doing the standard, hey guys, bye guys, hope you're well, dropping in to say hi, but best be off, take care everyone, love you Stephen, thank you very much for stopping by. But yeah guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, can you please click that like button and the subscribe button and all that kind of stuff. It is over this way. I'm gonna put it up right now. Bing bing bing. Oh, it's next to Ryan. Yeah. No, it's that way. Just point that way.
Oh, there?
Yeah, there you go.
See,
you nailed it.
If you click there, nothing will happen. You want to click down there.
Oh, yeah, true. So, yeah, like probably right below you. So, if I can just...
Yeah, right there.
Down there. Yeah, hit that button. But also... if you guys really do like us, feel free to become a Fat Guy Army member. I'm going to call it Memtober. I don't know. But yeah, you get all sorts of members only benefits. Click that join button next to the subscribe button for a nominal monthly fee, and you become a Fat Guy Army member. You get members only benefits and exclusive live streams and all kind of stuff, and insider news and topics. So I got to do more, but I'm working on stuff, and I got some cool stuff coming along. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, working on something. And yeah, but. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. What do you think, Ryan?
I'm feeling it.
You feeling it? You feeling done?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big thank you for having me on here. Of course, Ash. Big thank you everyone for chatting to me. I appreciate it.
No.
Letting me become part of the show. I appreciate it.
I'm just gonna put on my. There I go. Oh, I'm gonna put my background music on here because yeah, this is how you know the video is coming to an end. Yeah, there you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on this live stream tonight. It's so good to go through a few comments and have a bit of a chat with Ryan and, say hi to everybody. Feel free to drop us a message if you have any questions about anything we discussed tonight, or yeah, just be cool. Yeah. So
yeah, if you want to talk weight loss, PlayStation, or wrestling, I'm your guy. Come talk to me.
Exactly right. Anyway, guys, I love every single one of you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And have a great evening. Thank you so much. Bye.